We were heading up to Queen Charlotte Lodge, which is located in Haida Gwaii. This is a place that I've fished at many times, but I haven't been up there for about 12 years. It's a place where I caught the largest Chinook salmon in my life, a 52-pound release. The first step is boarding a plane at the South Terminal in Vancouver and flying into Masset. Helijet flies right from Masset directly right to the doorstep of the lodge. You have a hot meal ready for you, get a brief orientation about the fishing and the fishing grounds and what to expect over the next couple days. Back to your room for a quick change, and then it's time to hit the water. It's time to head down to the dock and chat with Rob Clough, who's been a friend of mine for close to 20 years. He's gonna go over our setup, tell us a little bit about the boat we're gonna use and what we can expect on the water.
Every boat when you get on in the morning, it's got herring in it. Okay?
Yeah, loaded with bait.
Loaded with bait. If you need more herring, any point in time, you got the fish master.
Okay.
You call him on the radio, or we can get more of the dock before you leave, whatever you want to do.
Perfect.
Okay. Herring's not working actually really well right now. So
no, a little slow on the herring?
A little slow on the herring, so we've been using anchovies.
Okay.
So we have, we always put the anchovies in here in the morning, so look in there. You got crows will get on if we don't put them in there.
Oh, really, eh?
Oh, the ravens, they'll eat them all.
Okay.
Okay.
Brining them up, a little bit of salt?
Brine them up, a little bit of salt, make them nice and hard. Okay. Remember to bleed your fish. Every time you get a fish,
preserve the
bleed
meat.
them. Preserve the meat. Better tasting.
Absolutely.
And you're a chef too, right?
Absolutely. I love cooking that fish.
No Actually,
that's healthy living.
Of course, you got your Gibbs spoons.
Yeah.
The Ouija. Beauty. We have some pre-rigged for you already.
Okay. I call these the fishy flashers. The little fish on there.
Oh, I love it. They're deadly.
They are deadly.
Oh my God.
Look at those things.
Moon jelly.
Yeah, the moon jellies. Yeah. Ultraviolet glow, but they're kind of like a limited edition. But it looks like, just see, look at that thing. You know, any light on that thing penetrating, right?
Can you might have to try one of those.
I might have to try one of those.
Oh, you got to do it. So if you want to use these, let's just do it. Why don't we just set them up right now?
Okay. We got it. Yeah, we'll try a red and a green one.
Perfect.
All right.
Downrigger. Come back to the dock, put it up. If you leave it down when you go to the driftwood or come to there, it snaps everything off and breaks it. So you just lean it up.
Costly mistake.
Yep. Red pins. Okay.
Yeah, locking pins.
Locking pins. Put her down. And as you can see, we have it all pre-done for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Simple.
Okay. So we just clip on the ball. You're done with flasher. Ready to go. Don't throw it in or it'll snap off. Put it in nice and gently. And let's just pretend the clip's in there and the line's in it.
Yeah.
Put her down. Okay. And when you bring it up, it's all set up just to stop perfectly for you.
Simple. You guys are running braid?
We're running braid, yeah.
So we're here at the lodge, zip out, dolphin, shallows up in here, stay wide. Head right to the point there, Cape Naden, right?
Yeah, try Naden. Obviously, be careful, there's a rock that sticks out.
Yeah.
But try and get as close to it as you can.
Okay.
You're trying for the monsters, okay? You can fish the deeper slot out here too. Something deeper.
Right rod.
Right rod to the rocks, as the right of way.
Absolutely.
Okay.
No head-ons.
You never know though.
Yeah, I've seen it.
They're self-guided out there.
I've seen it.
Like you. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So we do a catch and release program too, Mo. So if you got a nice release, you'd call over the radio.
Yeah.
Fishmaster would, do that thing. And then we take one of these fish down. We got a 30, a 40, and a 50 size.
I've seen those before up here.
And then we put them in the, and we put them in the totes. And then instead of weighing them, we get a picture with you holding kind of a metal replica.
Great idea. Yeah.
Because we celebrate the catches here. Yeah. So you'll have 110 people in here having fun. Yeah. Everyone come and look to see what everyone's got. fun place.
That's awesome.
Riding out to the fishing grounds is bringing back a lot of memorable moments. Being up here in the early to mid 2000s and fishing with friends and my dad, and just having flashbacks of all the great times and all the big fish I've caught here. I've been fortunate to catch, and that's one of the main reasons why I've decided to just go self-guided on this trip, because I do feel like I know the area well, even though it's been a while since I've been up here. Even though things do change, you still kind of have your favorite spots that you like to go check out and you like to fish. And it almost seems like yesterday I was up here, you know, fishing in these spots and having some special moments with a lot of great people.
We're going to start fishing with some teaser heads and some anchovies, but I do want to try a spoon at some point here. So we're going to have it ready to go, so when we get out there and I want to make the switch, it's just unclip the anchovy, clip on this Ouija, and you're back in business fast. It's actually hot right now. Got a little bead going. Give it an hour and we might be into some rain here, and it might be a different story. And always got to make sure that barb is pinched, of course. There we go. All right. See, quick and simple, and doing it in an area where it's nice and calm, and even a lot of times you can just do it on shore, because you know, sometimes when you get out there, if the wind picks up, or if you know, you're battling some waves or current, and it's too difficult to tie something, handle the boat, so it's better to just have these quick changes ready to go. There we go. We're in business. We just hooked up here and just kind of went over a shelf from like 30 to 70 feet. A nice little bite. I haven't seen the fish yet, but he's definitely took some line there. Oh yeah, it's a salmon. There we go. Nice run. We talked him on. We said as soon as it starts raining here, we're gonna get a fish, and we did. Oh yeah, there we go. Just head shaking. Oh, nice run. Oh, there's a good jump. Not too big, just saw him there, but it's a fish. It's a fish. It's always an adventure when you're by yourself too, and you're fishing two rods, and you gotta kind of steer the boat at the same time. This will be interesting how we're gonna get him in the net, but I'm probably just gonna release this guy anyways, but I just wanna make sure he doesn't get tangled on this other line here. Oh, there he goes. Here he comes, right on the surface there. It looks like a smaller Chinook. Man, for not a really big fish, he's a strong fish. He doesn't want to get away from this other line over here. Try and move him around. There we go. There he is, right there. And there. Just gonna pop him off and he'll be gone. Hooks in the side of his mouth. There we go. And he's gone. Yeah, one on. That didn't take too long, about an hour here. They said fishing's been a little slow to start, but it wasn't too slow for us. We got him. Let's get back at her.
We were fortunate to be able to catch and release a couple salmon right off the bat. And now we're gonna head out to see if we can get into some halibut, because we've been told there's a weather pattern moving in from the southeast, which typically means there's gonna be some rain and wind the next couple days, and that leads to some lumpy seas. So we're gonna head out now while the seas are still fairly calm.
There we go. There we go. Yeah. That's gotta be a halibut, I think. Acting like one. He's got some good head shakes. Or maybe it's a big lingcod, I don't know. Even though I don't think this is a huge halibut, you can tell right away by the take, like a great take. Oh yeah, there's a halibut for sure. Nice fish though. A nice eating fish, not too big at all. This is always the moment of truth when you got the halibut here by yourself. You want to keep his head in the water. These are pretty strong fish, and you know, if their heads come out of the water, they have a tendency to go a little bit crazy. So I'm just gonna try and lead him over to me here and gaff him. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully he cooperates here. If he takes off, well, I got the rod. I don't want to let go of the rod at all. There we go, we got him. Get him in. Strong though, good fight.
The first afternoon and evening of fishing were fantastic. It was a great start. Caught and released some salmon and was able to keep a small halibut. The rules and regulations now for halibut are you're allowed 1 halibut per day, and only 1 fish can be over 83 centimeters, but it can't be larger than 115 centimeters, and you're allowed to keep 1 under 83 centimeters. So this was a nice smaller halibut that fits my slot for under 83 centimeters and make great table fare. So I decided to keep it because we're getting towards the end of the night, and we'll look at maybe targeting a larger halibut tomorrow. Heading out for another day on the water, and the report this morning is there's supposed to be some wind left over from last night, and then it's supposed to calm down in the afternoon. So our plan is to head out and target salmon again at Cape Edenshaw and hopefully get into a couple nice salmon. And then once the wind starts to lay back, we're gonna head out offshore again to target some halibut. While fishing for salmon, we used a couple different methods to target the fish. On one side, we were running a teaser head with anchovy, and on the other side, we were fishing with a Gibbs Delta Skinny G.
Well, there we go, we got one down deep here. We got a Chinook. Chinook salmon. This is a hot fish, man. That's a nice fish. He keeps going under the boat here. We've had him up a couple times. Here he is again, but it's hard with the wind, and we'll try and get him here if we can. This is always the hard part. He doesn't like that net, I'll tell you that. Did I miss him? Oh yeah. This is how not to net a fish, people. Boat's all looking at me like I'm a... Okay, he's in. He's in. He's in the net. That wasn't textbook, but we got her done. What a strong fish though, jeez. There you go, beauty fish. He's ready to go. There he goes. Nice. Woo! That was fun, man. That fish was strong. Hot, hot fish. Ah! That's cold on the hands too. Ah!
So we were fortunate enough to get into a few more salmon and release them, which was awesome. It's always cool catching fish and watching them swim away. But the wind's starting to lay down now, so we're gonna pick up our gear and head out offshore. One of the guides here named Tanner told me about a great spot for halibut fishing that has a few pinnacles around. So that's where we're gonna go to target these fish.
There's a fish. There's a fish. We got one. We got a halibut, boys. We're into one. 300 feet deep. Oh, it feels like a pretty nice one. Oh, yeah. Gotta keep her moving. Dude, I can tell you right now, over. Oh my God. I'd be shocked if it isn't, but. The rod's just buckled right now. Oh, working up a sweat here. I wish there was a way to lay her down while you're fighting a fish like this. Man, I'll be sweating. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. Come on, keep coming up. The key is just to keep them moving up. If you stop and let them rest, they'll try and sound right back to the bottom again. She's a little choppy out here too, but I guess it makes for some good jigging action. Natural jigging action. We're gonna be in Alaska by the time we land this thing. There he is. That's a big halibut there. That is definitely over. That thing's a hog. I'm gonna try and release this fish. I just want to get my hooks back, to be honest with you. Yoo-hoo! Release. Yeah, perfect. It's about dislocated my shoulder, but he's released. Man, that was awesome. Oh God, I lay her down. That was fun. That was a big fish. That's cool, watching a big fish come up, fight that fish. You see how much energy he has left. Release him at the side of the boat. Big female, go do her thing, lay her eggs, get more halibut. That was awesome. Let's go try and find another one.
I actually love jigging for fish, whether it be halibut or lingcod. Having the rod in your hand when you get that bite is electric. I mean, it's a pretty neat feeling, and it's a sensitivity thing as far as, you know, when should I reel, you know, how much should I let the fish take it. So it's a bit of a game that way as well, but to me it's a huge adrenaline rush when you feel a fish bite.
We got a fish on here. We don't know what it is, but we'll find out soon enough. We're in an area that has some Pacific cod. So that could be what we have on here, but you just never know, because you got some halibut around here and you also do have some lingcod. We got a nice lingcod here on the mud raker. Beauty fish. Yeah. Beauty. Got an absolutely beautiful lingcod here on the Gibbs Delta mud raker. What a beautiful fish. There we go, another halibut. Yeah, baby. Number 2. Oh, he feels like it's gonna be another good battle. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, it's gonna be a good workout, this one. Well, we were moving this guy a bit and then he kind of sulking down there. I don't know if he's as big as the last one, but now that I think about it, that last fish had to be, he was all of 100 pounds. This guy's cooperating a bit now. He might be close to the mark, I don't know. You just never know sometimes. So we'll see when we get him here. Oh. Man, my bicep is fried, dude. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's a nice one. Oh, I think he's coming in, absolutely. This guy looks like he's probably around, I'm guessing about 30 pounds. So I think we're gonna keep this fish here and take him home and make the wife and kids happy. Nice halibut here. Beautiful halibut. Okay, we got him on the tape here just to see how big he is exactly, and he's coming in at, gotta slide him back. He's about 95 centimeters, so beautiful halibut. Sometimes you get them on board, they go a little crazy, but you can kind of rub their belly. It's the old trick I've learned from some guides over the years, and it seems to calm them right down. But we're gonna put them in the box here, and yeah, that was awesome.
Got into my second halibut that I was able to keep. This one is definitely over my 83 centimeters, but below my 115 centimeters. I actually thought this fish was bigger when it first hit because it peeled a bunch of line off, but when I finally brought it up to the surface, I knew it was in that regulation limit, and I also knew that this would be a great fish to keep and bring home and be able to share with my family. What an amazing way to finish the day and end this fishing trip off. So fortunate to be able to come up to Queen Charlotte Lodge and experience, the fishing, but also the hospitality and the service of all the staff and the ownership. I've been fortunate enough to know the Clough family for about 15 to 20 years, and I know how dedicated and passionate they are about the sport fishing industry. And this lodge is the largest employer of all sport lodges on the West Coast. Their passion and dedication truly allows people that come up here to have an amazing experience. I had another unforgettable trip. The fishing was great. I was able to catch one of the largest halibut of my life, all in one of the most beautiful settings in the world.